What's up, guys? Exotic here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the Batman Returns Deluxe Theatrical Edition Commando Penguins from DC Multiverse. Now, I don't know what to say about Todd or McFarlane's exclusives. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword for me because I don't like to hunt anymore. I just feel hunting, I don't know, maybe I just don't feel it anymore. I don't really like to go out and try to look for figures. I mean, I'll go and look, but not necessarily, oh my God, this is out, I gotta go. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just old, you know what I mean? And, but when you have a set that is basically, of course, rare or an exclusive, and you put it on your website and everybody buys it and it sells it within the first day, that's another frustrating thing for me because it's like, come on. So I'm glad we have places that sell these guys out of the country. Now, Aussie Collectibles is one, and of course Pop Culture is the other one. And now Pop Culture, I basically been ordering from them for a while, and I get my exclusives from there. That's where I go. I don't even bother with the US because everything sells out so quickly. People stock up and scalp, and it's just ridiculous. So Pop Culture just stops selling to the US, and then they change their policy and they charge an extra. They basically now are shipping to the US again, but they charge an extra fee. So ideally, I got this and I got the Rainbow Batman, and it came out to about $90, so about $45 for each. So in a sense, this is retailing $34.99 plus taxes, would be close to $38. So $12, or not even $12, maybe what is it, $8 more? You do the math. So anyway, I was not gonna do eBay, but I was like, I needed this set because the reason why, like I said, I love Batman Returns. I love the part with the penguins. I love everything about this set. There's, of course, a downfall. And I really believe, like, the problem with this set is you really can't army build it. I was going to get two, but I was like, because I want more penguins, right? But the problem is that it comes with that coat. And that coat is basically supposed to go on the figure that comes with the deluxe vehicle, the Duckmobile or whatever. My reasoning is like, why didn't this set just come with the Duckmobile? Have the penguins with the Duckmobile, because in a sense that's where they're gonna go. So anyway, as you can see, it comes in the standard box, packaging of the Batman Returns. So you can see this beautiful blues over here, and then on the side you got the logo from Batman Returns. And of course, in the background, you have the back of it. You have the movie poster, and there's the penguins right there. So it's it's a cool touch that they released them, or they came out with them. But I think the fact of the matter is that they did this army builder and stuck in that jacket one. So like, if you buy more, you have more jackets. What are you gonna do with more jackets? Put them on other figures, probably. I might put Cobra Commander in one or something, but it's a nice touch. But then of course making it also limited, that's just kind of a pain in the butt. I feel bad for like I said, like I'm a different type of collector now. I rarely go hunt. If I go, I go. If I see it, I see it. I grab it. If I don't, it's all good. You know what I mean? I'll move on now. I guess I've evolved. Anyway, long story short, let's get these guys out of the packaging and get a closer look at the Commando Penguins from DC Multiverse Batman Returns line. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these Commando Penguins. First off, we got the big one. Are they articulated? Oh, they are. Look, the wings go up. That's cool. It rotates, which is neat. Does the head go? No. So these look really, really good. I have to admit, I'm really liking these. I'm liking that silver because, of course, in the movie, if you've seen the movie, he has all his stuff, and then he has little rockets on his fins. He has precise navigational system on his head. I mean, you know, this is really, really good. I mean, he's a big boy. He's a big one. So that's really, really cool. I like that one. Let's get the medium one. Aww, you're so cute. I like penguins. Penguins are cute. I think they're cute animals. Not saying I would want one, but of course, just like the other one, he does have the armor piece, but of course, there's no helmet on this one. And I don't think the arm, oh no, the arms do not articulate. Oh, come on, McFarlane. Let's make this, all right. And then we have the little runts. So I guess these are emperor penguins. And these are, I don't know what these are. They're little ones, but they're different kind of species or different kind of breed. So here's a little one, of course, because he has the hat. Looks like those funny hats that, you know, they did back in the day to ward off the Martians, and he is not articulated either. So just the big one is articulated. So very cute, very adorable. And of course, you can't have these guys without their big missiles. So here's a big one. Excuse me, sorry. I think I'm getting another cold again. Jesus. But anyway, here's a rocket. That's really cool. I like this is a big one. So, you know. And then here's a medium-sized one. And then the tiny small one. So they all go on their back. So let me just put them real quick. That's cute. That's adorable. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know. Like I should have grabbed two. And me, you know, but I want to grab the one set. I think I'm gonna grab another set if I get a chance. And I'm telling you, this one has the biggest, you know. So they just go in place. So pretty cool. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the pose a bit on this. Now, the drawback of this set, in terms of army building, you know, when you army build, I feel like you shouldn't have something that comes with it that's gonna be something you're not gonna use unless you use it once. For example, the all striker. You get multiple all strikers. You have to set off crankcase because you don't need 3 or 4 crankcases if you're gonna do 4 all strikers or whatever. So, you know, but I guess in a way that you can still sell the figure, no worries. But this also comes with Penguin's other jacket that he wears during the course of the movie. And remember the movie where he crashes a party and he has that on because he's not, you know, with his pajamas, you know. But of course, like, you need that figure in order to fit. If you didn't buy the Duckmobile, you don't need this coat. If you know what I'm saying, I don't want to buy the Duckmobile. So basically, I think it's kind of funny is it comes with a little standee of him. That's hilarious. That makes me, you know, and if you want, you can pose that and whatever, put in the back, which is really, to me, that's kind of funny. But if you have the duck, this goes on that figure. So let's look at it real quick. So soft goods, you know, material, you got a little fur right here. They did a really good job with that. Of course, the fur would come out, and fake fur, okay? It's not really made out of real fur. But this is hilarious how they just made, wow. And as you can see, all this stuff came out of the jacket. Oh, Lord. So here is, of course, I got the Duckmobile because I instantly had to buy that. But here's the original figure. So let's get this coat on him. And it's coming apart. So the material is not the best. Oswald Copper. Oh no, here's where he says when he's a penguin. He's tired of, you know, everything and what they're trying to do with him. I thought that storyline of him being the mayor was just really dumb. Like, come on. Like, they could have done something better with that. That's the only thing about the movie I was like, what? That's stupid. Wow, that's a big overlap. So, yeah, this is interesting. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Here is the coat on the penguin. I think the problem is it's a little too big. I think they should have done a little bit smaller, and it would have fit on him snugly. So, you know, and this is not a hood, it's part of the jacket. So, I mean, it looks cool on him, you know, but like I said, I love the penguins. I love the fact that it's, cool concept. I just think the execution was bad. I really believe that they should have just done just the penguins and had this coat come with the vehicle. I think that should have been smarter, but I don't know. Maybe the costume and everything would cause them or whatever, but I don't know. All right, so let me get these guys all posed out and get my final thoughts on the Commando penguins from the Batman Returns figures. The Batman Returns line. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Batman Commandos set. It's a Commando penguin set. All in all, they're pretty cool. I mean, in a sense, they're just basically little figurines, basically. But it is a cool set. Like I said, I love the movie. I love the penguins. I love everything about the whole thing. Only thing that I think, in my opinion, to be honest, is this coat should have just came with the boat, the duck thing. And I just realized I don't even think it came with the figure stand, or did it? I don't remember. Did it? No, I think it did. But anyway, so this comes with a figure stand. You don't need a figure stand, so it's an extra figure stand for you if you need them. But like I said, in terms of army building, this is going to be difficult for you because, it comes with a coat. So if you want to get more of these, I want more, but it's going to be kind of hard because it's it's hard because you're not going to find them anywhere. But also the simple fact that, you have to have this coat. I'm sure you could probably sell it, if anybody never got the set and they bought the duck within, you could probably do it. But I don't know. I think, honestly, to be honest, I think they should have made these readily available. I thought maybe they thought that it wasn't going to sell, but these are very, very much high in demand. People do want these a lot because it just kind of fits and, covers that whole situation, fits the scene of the movie. And if, these are great. I didn't put them in the Duckmobile, but I'm sure they fit. But like I said, I mean, if I can find another set, I'll grab one set. These guys were McFarlane Toys exclusives, so they sold out a long time ago. Walmart was popping up with some, but they sold out. So I think you can probably find them, I guess, aftermarket, because they are no longer available on pop culture. I haven't seen another set. I did want to get another set. I should have grabbed two sets. I don't know why I just grabbed one, but I wouldn't mind a couple of more of the penguins, because the penguins are cute. They're adorable. I love their little rockets. I mean, it's just funny, and they're different in a sense for each one. Of course, these are kind of the same. Well, no, not really. They're all different, which is really cool. I think that's really neat. They're adorable. I like the fact that the big one you can articulate, I guess because of the rockets on his fins. But did I say fins? Not fins, his arms. I'm thinking, anyway, it's been a long night. And in terms of the jacket, I do like the jacket. I just hate the fact that all the materials coming apart really easily. I mean, I'm seeing it right now. It's all over the floor, which is insane. Why did I put a white background, right? But anyway, yeah, so like I said, you're gonna have to get these guys on the aftermarket. They are no longer available anywhere. And sadly, scalpers are gonna make money. They're gonna make money off of it. So they're gonna try their best to not only get their money back, but also, make a few bucks extra on it. But anyway, so let me know if you have these. What do you guys think? And until next time, we will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.